The Property Bulletin by London Property, the home of superprime.
England will ban no-fault evictions from the 1st of May as part of the new Renters' Rights Act, the biggest overhaul of renting laws in 30-plus years. All tenancies will shift to rolling periodic agreements, ending fixed-term contracts, bidding wars, and giving renters clearer rights around pets. Tenants will be able to give 2 months' notice, and landlords can no longer evict people for reporting poor conditions. Evictions will only be allowed for specific reasons: serious rent arrears, property damage, antisocial behavior, or if the landlord wants to sell or move in after the first 12 months. Landlords groups warn the timeline is too fast and fear increased risk, stricter fines, and slower court processes will push landlords out of the market. The government says the reforms target rogue operators while protecting good landlords. Section 21 notices issued before May will still count, but court action must start by the 31st of July, 2026. Over 11 million people in England's private rental sector will be affected. Renters' organisations strongly support the reforms, saying no-fault evictions have fuelled homelessness. Scotland already banned them. Wales and Northern Ireland still have similar rules in place. Billionaire Naguib Sawiris has cut the price of his Knightsbridge penthouse by £10 million, now asking £70 million after failing to attract a buyer. The property was listed at around £80 million 2 months ago and had been marketed off-market at even higher levels before its public listing a year ago. Sawiris, who bought the penthouse in 2011 for £37.5 million, is said to be open to offers below the new price amid weak demand and a worsening slump in London's prime market. Higher stamp duty and the loss of favourable tax rules for wealthy overseas buyers have driven sharp discounts across the sector. Freeholders have lodged a fresh appeal against the High Court's recent decision to uphold the Leasehold and Freehold Reform Act 2024, sparking anger and frustration among leaseholders. The original challenge argued that the act breaches landowners' human rights by reducing the premiums they can charge without sufficient compensation. The act aims to make it significantly cheaper for people with leases under 80 years or with high ground rents to extend their lease or buy their freehold. Solicitors and campaigners say the new appeal risks delaying the reforms even further, despite the High Court ruling being seen as clear, logical, and unlikely to be overturned. Leaseholders have already waited 18 months with no implementation, leaving many unable to sell, watching their property value decline, and facing rising extension costs under the old system. Critics say the appeals process is being used by freeholders to delay and protect their financial interests as they continue benefiting from higher premiums. They are urging the government to show resolve, proceed with the valuation consultation, and bring forward the secondary legislation needed to activate the reforms, arguing that every day of delay harms leaseholders and undermines the purpose of the Act. The Savoy Hotel in London is auctioning over 1,200 luxury items this December as part of its ongoing refurbishment program. Run by specialist auctioneer Pro Auction Limited, the sale includes bespoke Italian furniture by Francesco Milon, chandeliers, fine art, Savoy beds, lighting, drapery, and other high-end interiors from its 5-star rooms and suites. This is the third major auction ahead of renovations continuing through 2027. Pro Auction highlights that buyers can secure premium, historic pieces at significant savings while supporting the circular economy by giving these assets a new life. The 2-day auction takes place 9–10th of December 2025, with viewings by appointment on the 8th of December. The full catalogue is available online. A new partnership between United Infrastructure and the University of Salford will create a full-scale 1930s retrofit property inside Energy House 2, the university's advanced research facility. The project marks the first phase of a new centre for retrofit, designed to find the most effective ways to upgrade the UK's older housing stock for energy efficiency and carbon reduction. The build will replicate a typical 1930s home, allowing researchers to rigorously test insulation systems, low-carbon heating, and smart technology in a controlled environment. Energy House 2.0 can simulate 95% of global weather conditions from extreme cold to high heat, offering reliable performance data. With 65% of UK homes built before 1990, Salford aims to understand how traditional properties can be improved at scale. Professor William Swan said the UK's planned £13 billion investment in retrofit makes getting the science right essential for net zero goals and tackling fuel poverty. United Infrastructure will manage construction and integrate the retrofit solutions, ensuring the property meets both technical and environmental standards. Strategic Development Director Keith Rimmer said the project will help generate practical, scalable answers for millions of similar homes nationwide. Construction is due to begin in the coming months, followed by detailed testing and analysis.
Subscribe to our newsletter to receive our weekly bulletins and stay ahead of what's shaping the super prime property market.